And they're particularly useful because they allow you to do special operations per key in parallel, and they allow you to group data by keys across the network. Very importantly, pair RDDs come with special methods for working with data that's associated with a corresponding key. That is, pair RDDs have extra methods related to keys that regular RDDs don't have. So if you try to call some of these methods on an RDD which is parameterized by type integer, so an RDD full of integers, the compiler would say, nope, I can't do it, and it will give you errors saying the method cannot be found. So remember, if you have an RDD with a type parameter that is a tuple or a pair, it is treated specially by Spark. It has special extra methods. And just to give you a sense of a handful of these special methods that we have on pair RDDs, some of the more commonly used ones are group by key, reduce by key, and join. We'll cover these methods in a lot more detail very shortly. But first, you might ask, well great, how do I actually create a pair RDD? It's actually quite simple. Pair RDDs are most often created from already existing regular RDDs using operations such as the map operation on RDDs. So that said, let's do a quick quiz. Let's say I wanted to create a pair RDD from an RDD full of these Wikipedia pages that we saw on a previous slide, such that the key of the pair RDD represents the title of the Wikipedia article and the value of the pair RDD represents the text of the Wikipedia article. What method would I have to call with which arguments to create this pair RDD from this val RDD above? So again, as a hint, you can use some kind of transformation operation to then create a pair RDD. What would you use? It's simple. In this case, I can just call map on the original RDD here, and I pass a function here, which selects the title and the text from the Wikipedia article, and then makes them into an element of a pair. So this is now a pair RDD, and it has all of these special key-value pair transformation methods available to you to be used now. So now the type is what we saw on the previous slide. The type looks something like this now, so it gets all the special methods. So now you can do things like reduce by key or join on this new pair RDD that you couldn't do before on this Wikipedia RDD. In the next session, we're going to dive into a lot more detail about these operations on pair RDDs, so these and more.